back off a crazy victory in which we dropped 70 on Navy. We got Josh Smalls to flip the script. Crazy. First time that's ever happened for me. I recruited a guy early on in the season, and then he locked me out for a deal breaker playing time and ended up going with Miami. He somehow pops back up on the recruiting board or in the prospects list to be recruited. I bring him back. I put all interest in on him, and we get him to commit. Let's go. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. And we coming off a huge victory, like I said, against Navy. We moved up to number 3 in the nation. We put up 70 on Navy, beat them 70-28. Charquez Lee, Defensive Player of the Week, 1 interception, 3 tackles, American Defensive Player of the Week, and National Defensive Player of the Week. And we got to have Ndoma. It's got to be Ndoma. No, they put Willingham. So Duke Willingham ends up being American Offensive Player of the Week. 5 catches, 288 yards, 3 tutties. Not national. That's crazy. That's wild. So, yeah, we got, big top stories, big games. Mississippi State knocked off Tennessee. Nebraska came through with the big dub. Miami fell to Louisville. And let's check out this Heisman watch real quick to see where Ndoma is on this list if he managed to creep back in, because he did have a big game last game. So, yes, he did. He's number 4 in the Heisman race. They still got Marshall in number 1. If he keeps having the year that he's having, he might steal it. We might steal the Heisman Trophy with a defensive lineman, which is unheard of, but it's possible. It is possible. Marcelin is having a crazy year, but we trying to get Ndoma his first Heisman Trophy. He should have got one his first year, but they gave it to Meeks. I'm not complaining because that is another Florida Atlantic player. He is Jerry Rice Jr., but nonetheless, we trying to make up for that. We trying to get Ndoma his highly sought out Heisman Trophy. So top 25 again, we're number 3. The 2 teams ahead of us is Oregon and Clemson. They're both 9-0. We're 8-1. And let's jump in this recruit and see where we at. Again, we still keeping Jasmine and BB up there because you never know. We might be able to get them to flip. Who knows? We got Smalls to flip. We might be able to get them to flip. But right now, they're committed to Georgia and Miami. So we got 295 hours to play with this week. So we got 35 targets. Of course, a lot of these guys have already committed. So we got to go through and remove the ones who have committed elsewhere and have us locked out, as we always do, and try to invest those hours elsewhere, or the remaining 295 hours that we have left to play with for this week. Invest them in the guys that we do have on the board. Now, a lot of these guys are new. A lot of these guys we just added because we've been running short on prospects. These prospects have been giving up on us quick, locking us out, choosing other teams. That's why, like I told you guys before, I try to, when we got a good lead on the team, I like to try to go all in on that player to get him to commit as soon as possible, because a lot of these teams, they don't offer scholarships early on in the year. And when you offer a scholarship, of course, you're going to get a good lead because you were the first team to offer a scholarship. So on top of all the hours that you allocate towards them and offer a scholarship, yeah, you're gonna have a decent lead on these guys. But if you don't get them to commit ASAP, those teams that have higher prestige that didn't offer a scholarship, when they do offer a scholarship, they're gonna catch up to you, and then they're gonna eventually pass you up. That's why it is important to go all in on these prospects early on, so that you can lock them in. Like we had Josh Smalls locked in early as well. Like we had such a huge, massive lead on all the other teams. It looked like it was a done deal. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, deal breaker, playing time, he has us locked out. So we removed him off the board, went elsewhere, allocated all those hours and time towards other prospects, and then revisited the board, the prospect board, or who is available. We added more players. Then, of course, as the year went on, we got more people that locked us out and committed elsewhere. So we had to revisit that prospect list again, and he was on there. So all of a sudden, it wasn't a deal breaker anymore, his playing time. So we put him back on the board, and we were able to solidify that recruit and get him to commit. So that was huge. That was big for us. Major And we trying to get some of these other guys locked in. As you can see, we going ahead, we offering scholarships to all these remaining guys. You know, we probably won't pull in all these guys, but we're going ahead and offer the scholarship so we can get some kind of an edge if we don't have an edge already because other teams haven't offered a scholarship. So the first point of reference is offering this scholarship. Then we'll come back later on. We're not really worried too much right now about the scouting aspect because we so far in the season right now. We just trying to get the last few recruits we need. Like I said, I'm not trying to get any more than 15 to 17, 15 to 20 prospects brought in. Now we do have some recruits. We trying to get some more recruits, but that doesn't mean just because we offer scholarship to all these guys that they're gonna take us up on our offer. So we're gonna go ahead and offer a scholarship right now. We're gonna come double back, scout these guys, see who's really worthy of investing a lot of time and hours into, and then those will be the guys that we focus in on. But so far, so good. I'm hyped. I'm hyped with the Josh Small situation because, like I said, he was one of my coveted prospects that I was looking forward to bringing in. He fit the mold of what I like to use at running back, what I like on my team, period. And, we lost out on him. And we got him to flip and come back. So we flipped the script on him. We got him in. So our future star running back, plan on making this guy the all-time leading rusher in the university and possibly getting him a Heisman as well down the line. We'll see how that goes. But right now, it's time to go ahead with these little bit of hours that we have left and go ahead and scout these other guys. So defensive tackle. I like my defensive tackles to have strength. This guy's 82. He's a little low on a totem, but we'll go ahead and offer him a scholarship anyways. Because like I said, it's slim pickings. It is what it is. But so that's the hours for the week. We're at 7 minutes for this video, so I don't necessarily know if I want to go ahead and do the footage. And the Dome has 38 touchdowns, 13 picks. Let's see what else. Willingham 31 catches, 1,543 yards, 21 tutties. Meeks has 670 yards, 8 tutties. The Dome has 3,200 yards passing, 60% completion percentage. He's averaging 364.4 yards a game passing. He's number 1 in the nation, so finally they're giving him some kind of love for being up there. He's got what are we at? So he's number 2 in the nation in passing touchdowns behind Hingy or Henny, whatever his name is. But yeah, like I said, we ain't gonna get into game action because if I get into game action, it'll probably be a 20-minute long video or more. So we're gonna go ahead and cut it right there. As always, if you're here for the first time or you're returning and you haven't liked or subscribed already, please do so. Click that notification tab so you can stay up to speed on not only the Florida Atlantic Dynasty rebuild, but other college football 25 content as well. Again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. That's been my time. Till next time, peace.